Greetings everyone, welcome to UnSarkari. So this question here says Sita and Geeta go for a swim after a gap of every 2 days and every 3 days respectively. If on 1st January both of them went for a swim together, when will they go together next? तो basically अगर हम सीता और गीता this will focus upon later. First we'll focus upon कि कहना क्या जा रहा है. They say they go for a swim after a gap of. तो यहाँ पे गैप की बात हो रही है. हियर वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट इंटरवल. इंटरवल बेसिकली हम वही नंबर ले लेते हैं, बट यहाँ गैप की बात हो रही है, विच मीन्स के सपोज दिस इज मंडे, ट्यूसडे, वेंसडे, थर्सडे, फ्राइडे एंड सैटरडे, संडे. तो फिर इसमें जैसे कि अ गैप ऑफ एवरी 2 days. अगर हम सीता की बात करें तो सपोज अगर वो मंडे को गई है, देन शी विल गो ऑन थर्सडे. दैट इज जो गैप हमारे पास है, दैट गैप इज ऑफ 2 days. So interval will be of 3 days. That is, we'll simply add one in this case. So same is the case for Geeta. यानी कि गीता goes after a gap of every 3 days. यानी कि वो 4th डे पर जाती है, जो कि पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में था. हम जिस दिन या फिर जिस टाइम या जिस सेकंड की बात करते हैं, we'll focus upon that only. और वही नंबर हमें लेना है to find out the least common multiple. So in this case, now what happens is to say that if on 1st January both of them went for a swim together. So basically, suppose this is 1st January. Suppose this is 1st of Jan and like both of them went for a swim on this particular day. Then we have 2nd Jan, 3rd Jan, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. We can just write this much for now. Just for the basic understanding. तो वो पूछ रहे हैं कि when will they go together next? Okay, so first then they went together. Now see, Sita, if we focus upon Sita, she goes after gap of every 2 days. So she won't go on the second day, third day. She will go on the 4th of January. Then she'll go on 7th of January. And in case of Geeta, what happens is she goes after every 3 days. Like जो gap यहाँ पे है, that is of 3 days. यानी कि वो 5th day पर जाएगी. Then she'll go on the 9th day and so on. So basically numbers that we have here are 3 and 4. Right? We just added 1 to these. For example, 2 में हमने 1 add कर दिया and 3 में हमने 1 add कर दिया. So to find out the least common multiple of these numbers, it is directly 12. तो यानी कि they'll meet on the 12th day after commencement. तो यानी कि first Jan को तो हम include ही नहीं कर रहे. The reason being इस दिन तो वो साथ में थे. We always start from this particular case, right? अगर हम suppose हमने एक बार जैसे हमने पहले examples में देखा that they say that if the bell rang once at 8 a.m. तो after that when will they ring together? So in this particular case we do not include this particular time. We focus upon the days after that particular day जहाँ से वो commencement इकट्ठा हो रही है उनकी, right? जहाँ पे वो पहले एक बार हो चुका है. So 12 days. Now if we start from 2, the 12th day will be the 13th of January. And hence the answer for this question will be 13th of Jan. So we need to focus upon this thing कि जो same day है ना वो include नहीं होता है. We always start from the next second और जो भी हमारे पास time या unit दी होती है उसके basis पर. So answer for this particular question will be कि they will go together on the 13th of January next. Taking up the next question, in a school every student is assigned unique identification number. तो basically जितने बच्चे ना उन सबको हमने एक number दे दिया. Then they say a student is a football player if and only if the identification number is divisible by 4. So suppose the identification number is 24. Suppose the identification number is 18. So 24 is divisible by 4, which means that जिस बच्चे का the child whose identification number is 24 is a cricket player. But the child whose identification number is 18 is not a cricket player. The reason being that this number is not divisible by 4. But the next line says that he or she is a football player if the number is divisible by. Okay, so I just said the wrong thing. This person is a football player and this person here is a cricket player. So 6 is the divisibility by 6 is for the cricket players and divisibility by 4 is for the football players. So, and see, 24 is also divisible by 6. So, which means that this particular person is also a cricket player. So, basically, जो भी numbers है which are divisible by 4, all those children whose identification number is divisible by 4 are football players, and all those children whose identification number is divisible by 6, all of them are cricket players. And then they say if every number from 1 to 100. So basically till 100 we have assigned these identification numbers. Then how many of them play cricket as well as football? तो यहाँ पे दोनों की बात हो रही है अगेन साइमल्टेनियसली या फिर टुगेदर वाला केस कि वो दोनों है लाइक बोथ एंड जैसे इफ एंड ओनली इफ तो रीजन दे रखा है कि बस ये अगर डिविजिबल है तो ही ऐसा है कि वो क्रिकेट या फुटबॉल प्लेयर्स हैं रिस्पेक्टिवली इफ यू टॉक अबाउट simply take the least common multiple of 4 and of 6 यानी कि 4 और 6 का हम ले लेते हैं least common multiple तो 4 can be written in the form of 2 raised to the power 2 6 we can write as 2 multiplied by 3 so LCM becomes 2 raised to the power 2 multiplied by 3 so it becomes 12 यानी कि 12 is the least common multiple उसके बाद all the numbers which are multiple of 12 for example if you multiply 12 by 4 then we get 48 तो 40 is divisible by 4 and 6 both तो जितनी multiples होंगे वो भी दोनों से divisible होंगे so we need to find the number of multiples of 12 till 100 this is the basic thing that we need to do in this particular question so 100 we can write here then we know the least common multiple so if we divide we get it as 8 96 so the remainder is 4 here which means that there are 8 such children 8 such students who play both cricket as well as football. Football was for the divisibility by 4 and cricket for the divisibility by 6. तो दोनों का ही हमें देखना है because यहाँ पे लिखा है right as well as cricket as well as football. So answer for this particular question will be B part. Thank you.